Hello everybody, my name is Super SP and welcome back to another stream. Today we're back with some more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. In the last part, we just finished Miu's class trial. We found out that Gonta did it, but he was actually tricked by Kukichi. We learned that Kukichi is even more of a douche than we thought he was. Even though he's funny sometimes, he's still like one of my least favorite characters. And what I didn't know is actually voiced by the same person who voices Fuyuhiko in the last game. Which Fuyuhiko started out as a douche, and then he became, better over later in the story. So, I don't think Kokichi is gonna become better, but let's see what happens. We're about to go into free time, so I think we'll finish up Maki's free time, and then we can... I think we only have one more with her, which is pretty good. And we can get her skill, and then we can also... choose someone else to go for. Okay, where's she at? That's the first question. Map. She's in the Exosoul's building. The Cyber Courtyard. Somewhere in this long area. Hello.
Jeez.
He tries to look cool by calling himself a hero. But whenever he does something reckless, we have to clean up after him. Should I hang out with Maki for a while?
Well...
You need to take care of him, okay? That's your job as a sidekick. No, I'm not his sidekick. It's just hard to talk to him right now. Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grow a little closer today. Okay. See if she likes ginger tea. I don't think it's bad to give presents after spending time, but you should really think about the present. Well, that didn't work. She didn't like ginger tea. Well, that was a waste of a free time. There's still some time left. What should I do? I don't know. Figure that out for yourself, Shuichi. Stop asking me. Where's she at? She's in the... I can't teleport there from inside the dormitory. Wee. Okay. There you are. I see you.
Hey.
I wonder, why were the Grofo project documents in Kaito's research lab?
Why?
Monokuma must have put them there for a reason. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, is there anything else we missed? We should go check again. I don't know. Maki and I investigated Kaito's lab one more time. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Okay. Apparently she likes this.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get some of this from you, but I don't know. Is that okay with you? The close friend you mentioned before. I'm sure she's thinking about you. Maki?
Nope.
She's not here anymore. She died.
Huh?
What? Died?
Well...
After I finished training, I went to see her. She died in a car accident saving a child. Oh no. I was shocked. Why did I endure all that training then? But...
That's right.
She probably died happy saving someone. And the memories of her I keep inside me have kept me alive till now. Even the whole orphanage. That's why I'll do everything I can to protect that place. I see.
is it?
You look like you want to say something. Your face is gross, so spit it out already.
Hey!
I was thinking about what I can do. What can I do for you, Maki?
What?
For me? Maki, you're a normal girl at heart. I want you to live a normal life. I was thinking, you could leave being an assassin. You could leave being an assassin behind. Perhaps I could use my detective skills to investigate the assassin cult.
This is stupid.
That's impossible. You sound awfully sure.
Because...
The world isn't as simple as you think. It needs assassins to do the dirty work. Who the hell do you think you are? Don't you think you're being presumptuous?
But...
Maki, are you okay with that?
How annoying.
Your question is unreasonable. How do I even answer that?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well...
Shuichi, just do your best as a detective. Why don't you try to find solutions to problems where it won't have to lead to a murder?
Huh?
What?
Because...
The people I assassinate aren't killed for simple reasons. It happens because certain complications occur, and can only be settled with murder. You can try to reduce the complications. Maki pouted stubbornly and turned her head.
And if that happens, I guess I'll have to quit being an assassin. Maybe. No one else can do this. You're the only one who can do it, okay?
Even with her head turned, I could see a smile on her lips. So this is how Maki shows her thanks. Of course, I realize the situation isn't that simple.
What's the point?
Well, you are Kaito's sidekick, so I shouldn't expect that much from you.
But...
That goes for you too, right? Aren't you kind of his sidekick too? Oh, you just had to say that. Maki's faced me with a sly grin. I grinned back. I didn't think it was possible, the two of us smiling together. But I know, it's because Maki and I share a special bond. And I swear on that bond we will escape together. Nice. You learned a new skill, financing? We can finance our taxes. Maki and I parted ways and I returned to my room. You know, because we finance our taxes in the killing game. Dong, bing, bong. Bing, bong, ding, dong.
This is an announcement from the Ultimate Academy. The time is now 10 p.m. Nighttime has officially begun. Killers, this is your chance to strike. Victims, you have my condolences. Will you sleep like a baby tonight, or sleep with the fishes? Either way, sweet dreams.
It's nighttime. I would have been training. Ding dong. Huh? Is it Maki with Kaito, maybe? Like, you two need to make up. Do you have a minute? Maki, what's wrong?
Well...
Kaito asked me earlier to show him my research lab.
Huh?
Your lab? I might as well show him, since I know he won't take no for an answer. So you have to come too. Why do I have to come? She wants me to go? Maki invited me, so I should go. Ooh, people are up. What's up, Tsumugi? Tsumugi, what are you looking at the sky for? Shuichi, I was just looking at the stars a little. I remembered something Gonta said before. What did Gonta say?
Yeah.
Remember, after Kurumi's trial? Now that she mentioned it. What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here different, not the same ones Gonta used to.
Actually...
I was just thinking, the stars are really pretty. I can't tell the difference since I don't usually look at them, but they're pretty.
That reminds me.
I'd forgotten this feeling. With all the horrible things happening, I was always looking down.
You're right!
I need to thank Gonta.
You're right.
Hey!
Do you want to join me, Shuichi?
Sorry.
There's something I have to take care of.
I see.
Well, I'm going to stay here a little while longer. Nice. Who's this? It's Kibo.
Shuichi!
It's already nighttime, Shuichi. What are you doing out and about this hour?
Okay,
I promised to meet up with Maki.
I see. Well,
I have no intention of strictly upholding a curfew. Perhaps it's an old habit from my time in the student council, but I felt like I had to ask. That was only a few days ago. Feels like we formed the student council with Angie ages ago. A lot of things have happened since then. We haven't had a moment to relax. At any rate, please be careful. Being out during nighttime could result in another murder. Especially now, when we don't know Kokichi's whereabouts.
you're right.
I'll be careful. So, we've seen... Whose research lab have we not seen? We haven't seen Kokichi's. Trying to think. We've seen Gonta's, we've seen Kaede's, we've seen Shuichi. I don't know. I'd have to look. Where's Ryoma's lab? Ryoma. However you pronounce his name. Sorry I'm late.
Okay.
So you came too?
Okay.
Yeah. Silence. As if utterly bored by the painful silence, Maki started up a conversation.
What are you trying to pull?
Why did you ask to see my research lab so suddenly, Kaito?
Ah.
I just wanted to see what kind of weapons were here.
What?
What? Why would you want to see my
You know,
But wow, there's a ton of stuff here. Can you use all these, Maki roll?
I see.
Yes, more or less.
so...
But why? But there's no swords of any kind here. Japanese or Western, right?
That's true.
I don't use swords of any type, not after I botched a mission with a katana. I see. Either way, I don't feel like weapons really suit women.
Hey,
Care to explain why you wanted to see my weapons? Didn't I tell you this morning? I got a plan figured out.
Huh?
What's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed for the far bookcase.
So...
What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon?
then
If you want to know, why don't you open it? Let's see. Then Kaito pulled something from the black case. What's this? A bunch of parts. It's a crossbow.
I see.
It's a dismantled crossbow. So when you put them together, they become a crossbow. Looks interesting. Hey Makiro, can you teach me how to put it together?
Sure.
I don't mind.
Put this and this together.
Like this?
And then put that other part in the opposite way. Wait, that's wrong.
Oh, my bad. It goes this way.
Mm-hmm. Then next it's...
While watching those two, the memory of a similar scene came to my mind. Kaito struggling while Maki gave him instructions. Eventually, they succeeded in putting together the crossbow. Since I built it, it became an extra cool crossbow.
So what?
It doesn't matter who built it, though.
That's right.
It seems like it's a bit complicated, but I think I can do it by myself next time.
Hey,
Shuichi, do you want to learn too?
No.
No, that's alright. I sort of understand from watching anyway.
hmm.
Then let's put it away. You can easily take it apart by reversing the steps.
Are you serious?
Do I have to do it? Who else is going to do it?
My bad.
Sorry. I don't feel too good again.
What?
Seems like I'm not at 100%, so I'm gonna go back first.
Got a minute?
Hey. Ignoring Maki trying to stop him, Kaito fled the room.
Jeez.
I knew he wasn't the type to clean up, but I never thought he'd run away with a crappy lie.
annoying.
How frustrating. He's the worst.
Well,
Well, that's just Kaito. You're the worst too.
huh?
Well,
I'm sure you know why I invited you, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I do. You were trying to get Kaito and I to make up.
you don't know?
It's not like he hates you or anything. He's just being stubborn.
But
I just don't know what to say to him. I had no choice. If I didn't do something, everyone would have died. I don't think it'd be right to apologize for that.
hey,
I'm sorry, Maki. I just need more time. I didn't realize you two would require such high maintenance.
sorry.
But now that she mentions it, I didn't realize it either. I didn't realize Maki would be so concerned about us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. In the end, I was the one who ended up dismantling the crossbow. After I finished, I returned to my room. Just like always, we were surrounded by problems. This academy is full of mysteries, and I'm worried about Kokichi. And then there's the thing with me and Kaito.
All right.
I need to make up with him, for us and for Maki. I fell asleep thinking about it.
Damn it. Why? Why now? Why me? Damn it. I'm running out of time. I can't die like this. Like hell am I gonna die here? I still haven't gone to space. Damn it.
Recklessness is a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful, I want to print the words Reckless Beauty on a t-shirt. Because recklessness is the stuff that dreams are made of. It's what makes you run at full speed with no regard for your limitations. It's what makes you excited by anything. Some say it's foolish, but recklessness is what caused new events to unfold. So while you're still alive, live your life so recklessly that it makes you immortal. And if haters laugh at you, let them. They just don't appreciate reckless beauty like you do.
Okay, Rambo. It's either Rambo or it's that scene from Predator. Bing bong, ding dong.
Ahem. This is an announcement from Ultimate Academy. Rise and shine, kiddos. It's another gorgeous day for a killing game. So,
Dang it.
get
I'm sure everyone is gathered at the dining hall. I should go too. Anyone up that I can have a conversation with? Nope. Okay. Oops, I ran too fast.
Hey, Shuichi.
Oh, Shuichi, good morning. Good
Okay.
morning. I'm still not used to Himiko being so energetic.
Hmm.
It seems like everyone's gathered at the dining hall today, too. Since I've been here, I've been on a pretty regular schedule.
You're right.
Me too. I'm even eating breakfast every morning now.
Hmm.
It'd probably be good if we kept up the schedule after we got out of here. If I do that, it'll probably enrich my magical powers even further.
Right.
More importantly, it might be because of this schedule, but I think they've grown up a bit. Not even. Himiko?
Meh?
Nothing. I'll get going now. I didn't want to read that. If you wanted to read it, you could pause it and read it yourself. Whoa. Okay. Are we gonna get interrupted by Kokichi? Kokichi's not here. Well, if he was, it'd be complete chaos.
That punk.
What are you thinking of?
Huh?
Well,
You're worried about Kokichi, right? We're all worried too.
Yes.
I searched everywhere for him, but I couldn't find him at all.
Hmm.
Sure enough, he's a master of hide and seek.
It can't be.
He couldn't have
escaped by himself, right?
Well,
No. As long as Monokuma is here, I do not think that is possible.
Jeez.
Like I said, just forget about him. Anyway,
Listen up.
everyone, I gotta tell you guys something. Kaito has an idea. It's a little awkward with Kaito right now, but I should listen. What's your idea, Kaito?
So...
Oh yeah. Lacking subtlety, Kaito averted his eyes from me and looked around.
You know...
Looks like Monokuma isn't here. Well, I wouldn't care even if he was. Kaito turned to us, his expression suddenly serious.
Listen up.
Didn't I tell you guys yesterday? I'm gonna get you guys out of here. But to do that, I need your guys' help.
Please.
So please, help me out here.
huh?
What?
I mean...
In order to help you guys, I need you all to work with me.
Wait,
Hold on, what are you talking about? Work with you? What do you mean?
Got it.
Fight Monokuma with me.
Huh?
Fight Monokuma?
Listen up.
Now's our best chance. Since the Monokubs are gone, the Exosouls that were protecting him can't move.
Let's do it.
Now's our chance to get together and kick Monokuma's ass. Fight Monokuma? I see. That must be why Kaito was looking for weapons.
But
Monokuma's probably got more spares. It'd be pointless, no matter how many we beat. Then all we need to do is destroy them one by one till there aren't any left.
But-
We don't know what Monokuma's got up his sleeve. Even without the Exosouls, this academy is still under his control.
Hey!
Then, you're fine with the way things are now? Do you guys really want to continue this killing game? Are you okay with that?
Listen up.
The only way to change things now is to fight. If you want to put an end to this killing game, then we gotta fight.
Hey, guys!
If we don't stand up now, then what?
but
We don't have anyone who can fight, like Gonta or Tenko.
then...
Then I'll just have to fight on their behalf.
What? Well,
I know an assassin wouldn't say this, but I'm sick of all this killing. Maki,
Everyone!
let's do it.
what?
Kibo, you too?
I heard it.
My inner voice that guides me when I feel lost spoke to me last night. It said now is the time to stand and fight. It may be dangerous. It may be a dangerous course of action, but if it will prevent future victims, then I've decided that I will fight Monokuma.
you,
I've been waiting for those words. Very well, I'll lend you my power.
What?
Were you really waiting for that? Don't want to lose any more friends. It's even more painful than losing yourself.
great.
That's why I'll fight. I'm not afraid of Monokuma.
Yeah.
Okay then, me too. We can't let this killing game go on like this.
Hey,
You're going to join as well, right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So we all agree. Then it's decided.
Let's do it.
We're gonna beat Monokuma to a pulp.
Yeah.
Let's show him what we're made of. I won't even need to use my magic.
no.
I think if you can use magic, now's the time for it.
Well,
And when did you guys want to start? I'm fine with starting right away.
Nah.
Don't get ahead of yourself, because this'll be the final battle. We should make sure we're prepared.
What?
Prepared for what?
I mean...
Prepared for battle, of course. Well, I'll take care of that for you guys. So you can make preparations, but you can't clean up after yourself?
Huh.
Since I was the one who brought this up, I gotta get things prepared at least. So you guys just gotta prepare yourselves mentally.
All
The
right.
battle's gonna be tonight. Once it's nighttime, let's meet up at the gym. After that, we ate breakfast and prepared for our final battle. We separated for now and returned to our rooms. A fight with Monokuma. It's true that this is our chance, but what is this sense of unease? It's because Monokuma is probably 2 steps ahead of us. And Kokichi too. I can't imagine he'd ignore this. He must be planning something. We have to be cautious. I want to check on something. I doubt it will yield any results or anything like that, but I just want to make sure. I've barely been over in this area. Is it still closed? Not sure I like the implication.
Okay, well, we still can't go in there. I thought that might be... I thought that they might use that as, like, another thing for, like, in Danganronpa 2, the fun house or whatever. I thought they might use that for something like it, but... who knows? Okay, one more thing I want to check. Are we just able to use this at any time? Because I've completely forgotten about this place. Maybe I'll try one more time. I feel like I can do it this time. Okay, so we can just try it at any time. We don't have Kaito and we don't have Kokichi. I'm assuming there is a way to do this. We just gotta figure out what it is. We hang from these. We can't go backwards. It's this part right here. I don't know what to do. Because the fire, or some, like a fire. I feel like this is like the impossible challenge, or that Cat Mario or whatever. If you know what, if you remember, if anyone remembers that.
Damn it.
Let's go.
This is it for me.
Time to do my best!
I guess I'll go. I couldn't
Leave it
do
to me, everyone.
Why was Himiko the one who... Alright, Kibo, it's up to you.
All right, everyone.
I'm just gonna see if I'm correct and there are no other controls. There aren't
You
any.
must do it.
Triangle is just speak.
All right, everyone.
You can't move midair. Oh, you can.
I miscalculated.
That was awful. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until after I beat the game. And I'm gonna look up if there's a way to actually get through that. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to check on Kaito. I want to see if the game will let me make up with him. He's probably... oh wait, no, there he is. I was gonna say he's probably in his lab, but... there you are.
It's no use.
I won't even know what to say to him.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry. Just keep going over and over. Okay, well, that's a big rip. I guess let's hang out with Kibo. He was one of the ones I was gonna do next.
All right.
Let's do it. Together we're strong enough to defeat Monokuma. Should I hang out with Kibo for a while?
Yeah.
Let's raise our morale by spending time together. I like how they didn't give him a robotic voice, because that would have gotten annoying. Okay. Robot oil. Do you think it would be like that? It's from based on the amount of tears you've just shed. Great for gloomy people, but cheerful people, it's just a paperweight. My life on this game. It can be a thrilling pathological battle. Okay. Give him Maki's underwear. The underwear of people. Owner's compass. A compass that ignores the north and south pole, but instead points to the owner's left one. Okay. Spins like a whirling dervish. Popular Turkish souvenir. Used anywhere, set it up, possibly for fancy. You can give it away, but something might good if you keep it. What is up with those? Something might be good if you keep it, or whatever. Maybe he'll like this.
I see.
Shuichi? There, I finished saving a backup copy of this memory. I hope to repay your kindness someday. Well, that didn't work. So I just wasted 2 free times. Great. Oh no, I guess still some time
That's
left.
true.
Guess I didn't? Then maybe the escape thing doesn't cost a free time? I feel like it'd be that would obviously be something that should cost free time. Okay. Let's try this again. Is he still... I'm assuming he's still probably there. No, he's at his lab. We can just knee him all on over there. Meow. Meow. He's actually in his lab for once. Even though he said he doesn't like it.
Please wait.
Monokuma is the obvious threat, but we need to be wary of Kokichi's next move. He's persistent about this game, and will likely interfere with our attempt to end it. Should I hang out with Kiba for a while?
All right.
Then let's come up with a plan to defend against Kokichi's interference. Spend some time with Kiba. Kiba and I go a little closer. Okay. Apparently he likes this.
This is...
Quite a fascinating item. Are you sure I can have it? I wish I could give you something in return, but I have nothing to give. I'm sorry.
I see.
Since you have come to speak to me, I can only assume that you've taken some sort of interest in me. Well, you're a robot after all.
I understand.
Indeed, curiosity is a very useful human quality. Very well, I shall hear you. I feel as though he's talking down to me a little.
Well then.
First, I will explain my functions. As a robot, I'm somewhat extraordinary compared to you.
But...
I remember you saying something about having the strength of an old person. True, but considering the tragedy that occurred during trial production, it was a logical design choice.
Well then.
Now first is my visual acuity. I have 2013 vision. Impressive, no?
Really?
You think so? I believe that's pretty normal.
Why?
What are you talking about? Over 50% high school students have less than 20/20 vision. But no matter what, my visual acuity will always be 2013. If it got any worse, I suppose that could count as a malfunction.
Listen closely.
My next function will definitely surprise you. Shuichi, please raise your hand.
Huh?
My what?
Please.
I want you to put your hand in front of my mouth. Like this? What the hell is this? Lukewarm breath grazed across my hand. Well, Kibo is a robot, so maybe not breath.
How about this?
How about that? In addition, my warm breath also functions as a dryer. I see.
Please wait.
Now, you can't be surprised just yet, okay? Case in point, my hand can turn into a multi-tool. With both hands, I have 20 tools at my disposal. My finger can detect wafting aromas and even distinguish between different scents. I also have a music player for when I'm bored. I can even play tapes and records. Neat, huh? I'm still thinking about how weird your breath felt. I don't know about your other functions. Don't be too surprised. After all, I am the ultimate robot. Yeah,
Okay.
amazing.
Well, of
Right?
course.
I am Professor Idabashi's masterpiece after all. The professor's technology has given me the functions to support life of comfort. A life of comfort. I see. That makes sense.
But
However,
I...
my greatest attribute is actually not a function at all.
Huh?
It isn't?
That's...
You can't tell what it is?
How about this?
It's my compact, lightweight design that makes my various functions possible. This is what truly drives Professor Idabashi's technological revolution. Well, now do you understand just how amazing I am? I don't know how to respond to his boasting. Maybe someone like Mew would really appreciate his mechanics. Well, Mew is dead. Kibo and I parted ways, and I returned to my room. Is it nighttime yet? If it's not, then I'm going to be real surprised. It is. The music cut out. Dong, bing, bong. Bing, bong, ding, dong. He's already in the gym. Monokuma isn't here? What was that? What was
No.
that? Is the plane compromised? I should get to the gym. I'm sure everyone is already gathered there. Dark. It says darkness time. I thought it would say nighttime. Anyone up? Nope. Let's go. Suit Migi.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, are you headed to the gym?
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Hey!
I remembered hearing Mew getting all worked up about it, but... In Kibo's research lab, there are a lot of parts to upgrade him, right? If he'd use those, we wouldn't have to depend so much on Maki in fights.
Well...
That's true, but Kibo said he doesn't want anything too sci-fi, so... But in this situation, maybe he should just get over that already. Well, we shouldn't force him to do anything. One man's mow is another man's trash. Wait, is that how it goes? Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go on ahead. What if Kokichi starts working with Monokuma? Kokichi is actually the mastermind, which, you know, it wouldn't be surprising, but it also kind of would be surprising, because normally people that are the masterminds aren't people you suspect. Or aren't, like, the inherently evil ones, or whatever. Here we go. The crap is it? Oh, they're weapons. I was like, you making a tent?
All right.
Everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons?
Oh yeah.
So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma.
Got it.
That's right.
Hey guys,
Let's get started. You guys better be ready. You don't mean ready to die, right?
idiots.
No. I mean ready to fight and win, obviously. Ready to fight and win?
Yeah.
We challenged him a bunch of times, but it never worked out, right? That's because we gave up. But this time we can't give up, because this is our final chance. We're gonna meet Monokuma and end this ridiculous killing What a coinky doink dink. I was planning on ending this killing game too. What a coinky dink. God, why am I so stupid? Upon hearing that voice, we all spun a dime and saw him standing before us.
Kokichi!
You know, I was also thinking about how to end this killing game as soon as possible.
Is he gonna nuke everyone?
You little. What are you?
I wouldn't move if I were you. At least if you don't want to become this little guy's prey.
Is that a bomb?
Bomb!
Yep, it's exactly that. Which means If you don't want to be blown to pieces, then you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you. So?
Wait, what was I gonna tell you? You're the one who said it. You little. What are you gonna do with that bomb? Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you my purpose.
See?
You know how it says in the rules that the killing game will continue until there are only 2 left? But it never mentioned anything about how many you can kill, right?
Huh?
What?
Well, you know.
So here's a question for you. Who wants to survive with me? Just the 2 of us.
It can't be.
You? Are you planning to kill us all with that bomb?
Are you serious?
Then the way you were gonna end the killing game is...
I thought maybe I should kill everyone. Except for me and, like, one other person.
Kill everyone.
If I did that, I'd be able to end the killing game and still abide by school rules, right? Well then, who wants to live? It's first come, first serve. On the count of 3, first one to raise their hand wins.
Don't screw around.
Quit screwing around. Who'd ever agree to that plan?
I...
Even if you threaten to destroy me, I have no intention of being manipulated by you.
Why, you?
I'm scared of dying, but nothing good will come from surviving with you.
What was that?
I also don't want to survive with someone who'd do such a thing to Gonta.
You bastard.
I'd rather kill you.
Is that alright?
Kokichi, you just don't get it. We're not going to do what you want.
Oh.
What a surprise! I didn't think this would go exactly as I predicted.
Huh?
I lied about killing everyone. I just wanted to test your determination.
Huh?
Determination?
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you guys were determined enough to end this killing game. So let's work together. We can use the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons?
Could it be...
The ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Are you talking about the hammers?
Cut it out.
There's no reason to listen to him, guys. At least hear me out. This is also Muse Memento. Muse Memento?
Yeah.
They're called electro hammers, and they're something I asked Mew to invent.
How exciting.
They're a pretty incredible invention that disables any electronic machine on contact.
Huh?
Disables electronic machines? I bet that includes Keyboy. I thought he would say Keyboy, so I just assumed. Kibo too. They should really help against Monokuma, right?
What?
Helpful against Monokuma?
Hold up.
How did you know we were gonna fight Mono?
Ah.
I just happened to be hiding in the dining hall when I heard you discussing it. The fact that you were hiding there means it wasn't a coincidence. But I was just so elated when I heard you guys wanted to fight Monokuma. Because that was my plan all along. That's how I wanted to end the killing game. And that's why I asked Mew to make this. To defeat Monokuma and the Monocubs.
Stop it.
Don't lie. You've been fixated on this killing game the whole time.
Always
Is
messing
that really
around.
something Mew made? Aren't you lying about that too?
I'm disappointed.
You're gonna doubt that too? Of course. Have you forgotten everything you've done up till now?
Yeah.
I forgot. How do you expect us to believe that?
Because...
This doesn't make sense. If Mew weighed that weapon, why didn't she use that instead of murdering someone? If there were weapons to fight against Monokuma, we should have all fought together. This is all your fault.
Huh?
Our fault?
Oh,
I told Mew too, you know. Wait, what? Around the time I asked her to invent this, I told her that we should fight against Monokuma, but she... What a pain in my ass. Why do I gotta make this again?
Well, you know.
Quit complaining. This is all for the unfuckable ugly bitch like you is good for anyway. What? Huh. Oh, okay. But this is so exciting. When this is done, we can probably defeat Monokuma, right? Especially when we all join forces. Don't be stupid. If you're gonna do it yourself. It doesn't matter if we promise to work together. Someone will still betray us. And kill one of us. Besides, this weapon won't make a difference. We'll be killed by an Exisal before we can use it. I just invented it because I was asked to. I have no intention of defying Monokuma. There's no way we can beat him, and I can't afford to die here anyway.
Listen up!
Not when I still need to invent something that's gonna change the world. So, if you want to defy Monokuma, do it yourself.
Come with me!
But if it does work out, come help me, okay? I'll do anything to thank you. Someone will stay to betray us. That's what she said. Well, the exisouls were still moving at the time, so I don't blame her, but she was afraid to trust you guys. The fear of betrayal overcame her. That's why she bloodied her hands in this killing game.
Damn.
That idiot.
Well, you know.
But you guys are different. You guys wouldn't lose to fear of your friends betraying you, right? You showed your determination to fight together, and you ignored my advice from earlier.
No.
And you would lie about killing all of us just to test that theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want you guys to do your best.
Don't screw around.
What are you saying? You probably just lied about talking to Mew.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, the electro hammers weren't the only thing Mew made. She made this thing too.
What?
That bomb too? It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris left behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them.
My bad.
So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
Please wait.
Settle? We have no intention of using such suspicious-looking hammers.
But
Are you sure? You can use these electro hammers not only against Monokuma, but also to get through that underground tunnel.
huh?
The underground tunnel?
See?
You can use the electro hammers to destroy the electronic traps in that place. Is that true?
Mhm.
Are you finally starting to believe me?
But
But be careful, the electro hammers run out of battery pretty quick. So if you use it against an exisol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it? Once the battery depletes, it takes 24 hours to fully charge, so watch out for that. Anyway, I'm done explaining, so I'll hand over the electro hammers.
well, you know.
I'll let you guys talk it over. I won't interfere anymore, either.
Huh?
Won't interfere?
See?
I'll be looking from a distance, or something like that. You don't want me around anyway.
No.
Wait, before you run off again, there's something I need to ask you. What was that writing in the courtyard?
If I remember correctly.
The message that Gonta found. This world is mine, I believe it said. Did you write that? And if you did, why? What's that? I have no idea.
Don't lie!
Don't play dumb. Your name is written on it. You've got to be the one who did it.
But
I wouldn't gain anything from writing a message like that, would I? That would just make you guys suspect I'm the mastermind.
Huh?
The mastermind?
Because?
Yeah, this world is mine, Kokichi Oma. What would make me seem like the mastermind? Oh, I know. This is all Monokuma's doing. He's trying to get us to suspect each other. But don't worry. I truly want to end this killing. Suddenly, a dark shadow slid between us, quick as a flash.
Tell us the truth. What are you scheming?
Like I said, I just want to end this killing game, that's all!
If you don't tell us the truth, then I'll break you.
Maki roll, cut it out. You'll get killed if you don't. I told you we can't play this killing game. That's just what Monokuma wants.
Maki let go and Kokichi's body fell in a heap on the floor. Jeez, you're such a meanie. How could you do something like this to a friend?
What?
Friend? As if. You guys may not think that way, but I see all of you as my friends. That's why I'll be back. I won't interfere anymore, so please, continue to walk the path you believe in. Kokichi picked himself up and staggered to the exit. He left behind the electro hammers. What should we do?
No.
You mean about the hammers? They've got to be a booby trap somehow. But looking at it, it definitely seems like something Mew made.
Hey,
Either way, I refuse to believe anything he says. But you know, if it's not a lie, then isn't there one chance to escape?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
If we use these electro hammers, maybe we can get through the underground passage. He's bleeding from the mouth. So why don't we try it?
What is it?
You mean actually do what Kokichi is suggesting?
What?
No matter what we do, it'll be dangerous. But are you really going to believe Kokichi?
But you know,
Our goal is to escape with everyone, right? If there's a chance we can do it, then we should take it. We don't have enough time.
Huh?
Time?
okay.
Yeah. With Monokuma, like, he's gonna get in our way soon. True. This is our best chance now that he's not making any obvious movements.
Hey, so
So let's try the underground passage with these hammers. We'll get to the outside world.
You're right.
If we can escape, we'll find out the secret of the outside world for ourselves.
I see.
If we do not know if that's a lie or the truth, though. The secret of the outside world, the despair Gonta mentioned. Was that a lie? Is it the truth? We have to get out.
You're right.
We have to try.
All right.
That's all we got. Well, the secret of the outside world might just be a lie anyway.
We must do it.
Either way, we should at least give it a try, so we won't have any regrets.
What should we do?
What do you want to do, Maki?
That
If that hammer is a trap, then I'll really kill that asshole.
Come on, man.
You can't kill him. Just punch him.
Okay, okay.
I know. I'm just going to beat him to a bloody pulp.
I see.
If everyone else is gonna do it, I understand.
Yeah.
Then I'll prepare myself for the underground passage again.
Got it.
Yeah, right on. However, I'm still concerned that Monokuma has been so quiet. He hasn't shown himself at all since the morning announcement. Where is he? I suppose there's no point worrying about that. Not if I want to focus on moving forward. It's the only thing I can do. Keep moving forward. Let's get going. We're gonna escape from the underground passage for sure this time. Kaito gave a triumphant shout, and we all grabbed our electric hammers.
Yes.
Yes, let's go. I'll be cheering for you.
That's not it.
You need to come too. We left the gym in high spirits.
All right.
I need to go too. I should head to the underground passage. I took the final electro hammer and left the gym. What about all the other weapons? I want to head there, but I also want to see if this hammer negates any electromagnetic field. It'd be cool if we can use it on other stuff, like the secret door in the library. I'm assuming the game isn't going to let me go there, though. But let's check anyway. Everyone, yep. Just as I thought. With my thinking brain. Meow. Kibo, what's wrong? You're not going to head downstairs?
Shuichi!
I have a favor to ask you. This hammer disables electromagnetic machines, right?
Could it be?
Are you concerned that it will disable you too?
Yeah, of course!
Why, of course I am curious. The output will settle once and for all how Mew perceived me. Don't think that's a good idea to test that. Remember the hydraulic press? Besides, it's supposed to use a lot of energy. We shouldn't waste it.
I see.
A waste, huh? I see. It would be waste. It would be waste. Yes, we shouldn't be wasteful. So robots pout too. He just wants to be human.
All right.
Let's get started.
What should we do?
Are we really going to be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay, right?
Actually,
You seem anxious too, Himiko.
Huh.
There's no need to worry. Of course it's gonna be a little dangerous, but
Don't worry about it.
we've got all these ultimates here. If we all work together, everything will be alright.
Ah,
Those words.
Yeah.
We can finally fulfill Kaede's wish. So let's all work together to escape this place together. Let's all work hard to escape this place together. And once we get out of here and make it to the outside world, why don't we all stay friends?
that's right.
Yes, we made a promise together.
That's right.
Our promise to work together and get out of here and become friends.
I see.
Now's the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys.
I told you.
You need to do it too. That's right. That's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaede. I will never give up. I can't give up.
I mean,
We don't have time to talk. Let's go. Man. Here we go.
come this far. I have no choice but to believe. With the hammer that Miu invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe that. I kept repeating that to myself as I stepped into the tunnel. How do I use the hammer, though? Rip. What do we do about these? Oh.
Damn it.
Guess I'll
This
go.
is it for me.
Oh, we can jump into it. Huh. Ah!
Couldn't
Time to
do
do
it.
my best!
Okay. Can't see anything. There's a ladder.
Leave it to me!
Oh, crap. Jesus. I thought these only had like a limited amount of energy. Are they coming? There they are. Like, what are y'all doing? Oh god. I want to wait for them. Monkey is holding 2 hammers. Who's left? Kibo. There he is. Okay. Only 3 made it, though. Is that okay? Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long, we thought there was no end. But there was an end indeed. In the end, there was... the door!
Huh?
Is this the exit?
That's right.
It seems like it. Look there.
Oh my!
It's a door on the other side of that door.
Got it.
Yeah, it's probably the outside world. We did it! We can finally escape!
No.
Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world.
Sorry.
You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like now. It's fine. Monokuma was probably just lying to us. The skies over the academy are normal, and so the meteorites are probably gone. Everything's fine out there. Let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time to talk afterward. Looks similar to the electric barrier in the front of the exisal hangar. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open that door.
All right.
Let's look around. Yeah, let's look around. I can only scan one thing. Whoops, I picked on him. We gotta find... where to get past this barrier? Yeah, it's easy. With the freaking hammer. I have to take down the electric barrier to open the door.
Could it be...
This is a control panel for the barrier. If it's like the one in the X's hangar, I should be able to disable the barrier with the passcode.
Eh?
Password? Does anyone know it?
Huh.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
If it's electronic, we just gotta destroy it with these hammers.
Okay.
It seems this lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electro hammers to open it.
All right.
Let's destroy this control panel with the hammers and open this big dumb gate. Then everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game.
That's true.
This death game is going to end.
Yeah.
At last we can return to our normal lives. Normal lives. Beyond this door is normal, peaceful, boring lives. We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. The secret of the outside world couldn't be that awful, right?
Let's go.
It's finally time to graduate from this Academy of Lies. With that, Kaito swung the electro hammer and smashed down on the control panel. Now, how do we open the door? Oh, okay, it just opens automatically. Lock disabled.
Ah.
The door's unlocked.
All right.
Now we just gotta open up this gate. Let's all work together.
Yes.
We can do it. Finally, we can get out. It's gonna end in despair. We all ran to the door with our own hands, with our own strength. We opened that door, the door to our future. A future of hope and despair. Rip. What is this? What's going on? What is this? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. The door is now locked. Barely conscious, we heard a sound in our heads. What? What happened? Yep, as I thought. Congrats! You finished the killing game! Kokichi?
Hey!
Are you okay? Get it together. It wouldn't be funny if you died here, you know. Your lives are very precious to humanity.
Huh?
Humanity? Well then, the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head, dizzy. The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. At that same time. Whoa.
Damn.
Dang, my god. Why? Stop! Who was that just now? What's going on? The other side of that door was... Where even are we? What in the world is going on?
Hey!
Good morning, everyone. How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you guys are, because you know the truth of the outside world.
Huh?
The truth of the outside world? You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately longed for it doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, it doesn't exist? Do you guys want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
Okay.
Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky.
There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world.
Please, wait!
Hold on. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Jeez, you better not interrupt me again, or I'm not going to tell you anything, got it? But, Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. Continuing where we left off.
The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race, so they decided to implement a plan. The Gopher Project. A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end. so that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind. The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race, but rather to salvage the human race. 16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project. These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the Ultimate Students. But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't. Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents, to become normal students.
But it was around that time a certain cult organization rose in power.
Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan.
Ultimate Hunt.
That's when the Ultimate Hunt began. The Ultimate Hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died. That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to quell the Ultimate Hunt, shelter the 16 students, and carry out the Gopher Project. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth. The 16 Ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors.
Dang, this is way more
How
sci-fi than I thought.
exciting!
And that Ark is the true identity of this academy.
Huh?
What?
The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony.
But how?
This whole academy is one giant spaceship colony? What are you saying?
What?
You really think I'll believe that? Whoa, hold on now. The story isn't done yet.
By the way,
Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark, humanity's last hope?
which means...
Actually, the organization behind the Gopher Project made one terrible oversight. A horrible person hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race.
Huh?
What?
How exciting!
It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher Project. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on the spaceship.
Yeah,
That robot is Monokuma.
see?
Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed into a state of cold sleep, and were only supposed to wake up once the spaceship found a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. Although the 16 were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep.
You know,
And they are now free. They are now here.
Hold up.
If we return to Earth, that means...
what you guys just saw, that's Earth now.
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep. An Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures. An Earth without any cities, or any people you knew. That is the truth of the outside world. Which means...
There's no place for you bastards to go home to, so that's why it's pointless to go outside. The outside world doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't exist?
Yeah,
The Earth and humans have died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Well, last 7 survivors of humanity.
It's a lie!
That's a lie. It's definitely a lie.
man.
I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know.
So that means...
Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me.
Huh?
Anyway...
Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma into the Ark is... Oh god, I hate that face. That's scary. Me.
But how?
Kokichi, you're the mastermind?
Well, you know...
I didn't want to just crush the Gopher Project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more fun!
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other?
What?
You.
It's a lie!
It's all gotta be a lie.
Ah.
Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took what looked like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later...
Exosols?
What's going on? I thought only the Mono Cubs could control the Exosols.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote control, all Exosols move on my command.
Then...
So, you really are the mastermind?
Don't tell me.
You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind...
Oh,
You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hint, but you still don't get it.
how boring.
I was waiting with so much anticipation to find out to see when you guys would figure it out.
What is it?
Hint? You left that message for this?
Maybe.
But I guess that precious hint went to waste, all 'cause you bastards trusted each other.
Huh?
I told you, you guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier, and there could have been less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad, though. If only she had killed me then, the killing game could have ended.
Huh?
What do you mean? This is the truth of the killing game. Well, this turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know.
Damn it.
Are you saying it's the truth? Were we just being led around by you this whole time?
You mad?
You mad? What are you gonna do about it?
Shut up!
Of course I'm mad.
Always messing
I don't think
around.
you've won just because you've got the Exosols on your side. 'Cause we've got the Electro Hammers.
What?
What's happening?
Wow.
Typical Kaito. I guess things just aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice.
What?
The Electro Hammer. At that moment, his Electro Hammer powered down, and not just Kaito's. Every Electro Hammer powered down at once.
Well, you know.
I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly. But that lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous. Did you calculate that too?
My bad.
Sorry, Kaito. Your tiny brain is just too different from mine.
Please don't.
Don't glare at me like that. Punching me wouldn't solve anything either, you know. You can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal.
Right?
Right?
Always
Even
messing
if that's the
around.
case.
Don't screw around.
I can't get over it if I don't punch you.
Kaito!
Wait! I tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time.
Ah!
Or the... Jeez, your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first.
Stop it!
But Maki's scream was in vain. Is he gonna die? Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the Exosol and was smacked down. He hung limply from the Exosol's hand like a rag doll.
Kaito!
Don't worry. He's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me. The mastermind. These Exosols were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
Give Kaito.
Huh?
Maki?
Give it back.
Give Kaito back! Her eyes screaming murder, Maki glared at Kokichi and moved toward him. No! No, Maki, even if you...
You wanna
Let
die?
go. Do you want to die? Maki!
It's no use.
I won't let go. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. Please, Maki.
Shuichi!
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity, they're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending?
What did you
If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world is destroyed and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do from now on? How about doing anything you want?
Eh?
Well, you know.
I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see utter despair on your faces.
Yeah.
Yepers, I'm totally satisfied now, so you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Wait.
If you were the one that started all this, that's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together or kill each other. Or you can change your mind and stay here. You're welcome to do that too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's ark. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real. That's just one of the ark's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship. So that means...
So anyway, the killing game is over. Now you can do whatever you please.
Huh?
I don't know what to do.
You
What do you
bastard.
plan to do with Kaito? I just wanted him to chill out for a bit.
Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. So that means...
Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the Exile Hangar's alarm remote back?
Huh?
What?
See?
I was thinking that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaito in.
Stop it.
Don't give it to him, Shuichi.
Shuichi!
Hand it over, Shuichi.
Bastard.
Don't give it to him.
Well, you know.
You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles! Yes! This world is mine!
Sorry.
Maki. I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. Thanks. Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. He left us with the truth of our despair. Maki. Coward.
Okay.
I know.
But
I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it.
are you okay?
Himiko, are you okay?
Yeah?
Am I okay? How can I be okay? The outside world, everything's destroyed, everyone's dead. Everything at school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead. Calm down, Himiko. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore.
Which means...
The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity.
Unfortunately...
This killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for the world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who engineered all this and is forcing us to participate is Kokichi?
Oh no!
I can't. My mind feels like it's about to short circuit. Me too. Tsumugi, are you okay? She's got a 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There's no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion. Nonsense. So, what did all the others die for then? So this is the despair that Gonta felt. So much despair you really want to die. It really is like that. If this is it, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier. Then, it's all over now. That's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There will be no more death, no more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is,
We all should have just died a long time ago. I don't even remember how I got back to my room. Before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed, numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair, but the sleep came anyway.
Did you know that when you talk to someone on the cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? Their voice is converted to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, the phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups such as strawberry, melon, and lemon? They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny that these facts are lies? What would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round.
Dong ding dong. Bing dong ding dong. Surprised Kokichi's just not sitting in that chair. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point in the morning announcements now. So, it's really over. There's no point to this killing game anymore. Because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. 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 This is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. I wonder what everyone else is doing. Kaede's ghosts. Kaede's ghost, come help Shuichi. I wonder what Kaito is doing. That's
okay.
right. I wonder if Kaito is okay. Is he? It's no use. My mind isn't working, and my body. Get up, Shuichi! No! Is this really it?
If you're searching for the meaning of life, you're already doing it wrong. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food or playing games.
This conversation is going nowhere. I'm not so sure about that. Really? No, that's wrong.
Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you.
Come on, Shuichi, get up! It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up, or I might not ever get up again. I don't care. If I just kill my...
Huh?
What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... You look terrible. Maki?
Hey.
Holy crap, he really does. Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else.
Huh?
Everyone?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone is waiting in the dining hall? I guess I should go. I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. swear he's running faster. Everyone was in the dining hall, besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Really? Even I look terrible? Well, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right? What? I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that?
Okay.
Sure, but before that, take a look at this. Is that a flashback light? Maki, why do you have that?
I see.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. It was just sitting there? Kokichi probably just put it there
Well then.
to confirm the truth, perhaps? If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us? We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves.
Hey,
Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
What? Why do we have to do that?
because...
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way.
That's right.
And even if it's dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left.
Well...
So let's do what we can. Okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
It's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that? Yes. Very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey,
I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashlight. Flashback light, and then in that moment, the world flipped upside down. I don't remember the lyrics. It was Philadelphia, born and raised, and playgrounds where I spent most of my days. So this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Turned inside out. Are we getting all of our memories back? That's it. I remember. Everything is connected. And we had forgotten. We'd forgotten that everything is connected. There's Hope's Peak. I hear the music. It all started at that academy. A government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. And the event that tore the world apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. Junko Enoshima. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. That updated, or is that the actual look of it? Is that what it originally looked like? The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into the killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world began to slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing the chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war, hope, and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but it came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world carrying an unknown virus. A Embodied by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto Nayagi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth and become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peak Academy students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. We weren't the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt, and the new Hope's Peak was like last in that it accepted applicants for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, and so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because, no, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. A mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction, so I'm assuming Kaito has the virus. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. Where's Hajime Hinata? But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason why we were chosen for the Gopher Project. I finally remembered. That world, this world, it's all connected.
That's it!
Everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
Yes, I can vividly recall everything now.
I guess.
Yeah. Why? How could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity.
Okay,
Except for one person.
that punk.
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair.
Class trials. Monokuma. The students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko Enoshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
I hope Junko isn't the secret final boss like in the second game. The second game it kind of made sense, but it'd just be redundant in this one because we killed her human form and then we killed her virus form. Which means that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope and dark despair.
Got a minute?
Wait, hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admire Junko Enoshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he got bored of that plan.
Jeez.
Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined. That's the ultimate despair for you.
Hey,
What's wrong, Maki?
So what?
Nothing. I'm just not convinced.
It's okay.
It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal. Are you sure?
But
We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. Well, if this is actually a spaceship, then I'm assuming Kaito's lab is actually just the controls for the spaceship. There's no hope for us left.
everyone!
No, we just need to become that hope.
what's wrong?
What's with you all of a sudden?
If I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. After all, we're students at Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing.
That's true.
Fought for nothing?
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I can't abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do.
Leave it to me.
So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little, I will move forward with hope. Kibo,
Okay, listen closely.
right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have no meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is.
I see.
That's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We're the students of the new Hope Speak Academy, rebuilt as the symbol of hope.
Yeah.
If we, the students of Hope Speak Academy, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world.
Great.
But making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. But it's a pain. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live. I'll live for 100 million more years. You guys,
You're right.
let's do it.
All right.
Let's fight together, against despair.
Yes.
As long as we stand together, without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. We all stood in unison. Each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. It was supporting each and every one of us. Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch. Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up. But if that was his plan, it failed. It's true, it does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi.
Hey,
So, what's our plan now? What are we gonna do about Kokichi?
That's right.
We've gotta stop you-know-who, the remnant of despair, or this despair will never end.
Okay.
We have to save Kaito too.
You're right.
Yeah, of course!
You're right.
He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need at a time like this.
that's right.
With Kaito by our side encouraging us, then even if we are the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. That's exactly right. I knew that, even in a situation like this, he'd think of something. The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito?
It's okay.
They're in the Exisal hangar.
Huh?
Both of them? Kokichi did say that Kaito would be trapped in there, but
Okay.
by chance, I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday.
What?
By chance? Really?
Right.
I bet the truth is you were worried about Kaito and you were watching the hangar all day. Looks like that was the case.
So what?
It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything. I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
Stop. We're just getting mushy. We were just getting mushy, but you had to make it all bloody instead.
100%.
We know they're in the Exisal hangar, but how do we get them out?
By the way,
The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off the alarm system. And there's also an electric barrier, right? You'd need to do something about that too.
yes.
But even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too. So many problems right before the start. What should we do?
It's okay.
It'll be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electrical barrier. Does she have an idea? Is it the secret room in the library? 'Cause that's what I'm thinking. How do you plan to get past the alarm system and the barrier?
Okay.
With the electro hammer.
Well,
If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electrical barrier. We did the same thing with the electronic lock on the exit of the outside world. But it won't work the same. It won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer.
that's true.
Then we'll use this. Is that... It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind.
This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. But why do you have that, Maki? There were only 3 of them, and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket.
Okay.
During that time. As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. That terrifying glare part was a joke, so you can stop glaring at me so... Can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Maki. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar.
No.
Not only that, it will disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the exisouls.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar. Then Kokichi will be as good as butt naked. All he'll be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
No.
But he might still be able to control an exosoul from inside.
Oh my!
Butt naked? No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed. Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution to use against the exisouls. Dang, I just left mine sitting around without charging it.
Sorry.
But I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning.
Huh?
We're going to wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember.
Maki, I know that you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary. But we shouldn't try this until tomorrow, when everyone is ready.
That's true.
Fine, if that's what we'll do then. This time we'll definitely kill him. Kill?
Wait!
No, Maki, you can't. Even if he's a remnant of despair, that doesn't...
Punk.
But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him.
No.
But you can't.
You're right.
I understand how you feel, Maki, but we'd feel bad after we killed him.
Don't.
It would be no different than the killing game that has caused us so much suffering.
Yeah.
That's sort of the thing remnants of despair or Kira would do.
Okay.
But Kaito said that killing is wrong, remember?
I knew it.
So, we can't.
Okay,
Fine.
okay.
If everyone thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys.
Well...
But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him. Maki's actually reliable?
No.
She's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Maki roll. If Maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue. Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at its prey.
Well.
You may have deserved that, Himiko. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were Centauri, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaito. Because Kaito was worried about her, she promised to work hard to do her best. Of course. If I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die again.
Got a minute?
What are you looking at?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey,
Let's do our best. Then the 3 of us can train together again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. We finalized our plan to get into the Exisal hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we should wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined.
All right.
First, we need to charge the electro hammer. But I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. No, that's not true. There has to be something I can do.
All right.
I should scout the area. It would be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. I'm worried about Kaito. He's hurt, and he's sick. Alright, I'll go. Okay. Sup, Kibo?
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi.
Um,
We must rescue Kaito, no matter what. If we're to defeat despair and find new hope for ourselves. I'm certain we'll need him by our side.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
It was thanks to Kaito that we're all working together again.
All right.
Let's save Kaito and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope. I just want to check. Okay, well never mind, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. Himiko over here, yep. I get so much motivation now. I can't wait till the Electro Hammer recharges.
Well,
Calm down, Himiko. If you expand all your energy now, you won't have any when we really need it. I see, that's true too. But who would have imagined that we're last hope of humanity and this was a spaceship?
I don't wanna.
That's not right. They're all really gonna throw away that whole magic scheme theme just like that? Was there a magic theme in the first place?
Could it be?
Did you come out of your room because you couldn't calm down?
okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
I was the same. I couldn't stay still. This morning I barely had the willpower to get out of bed. It's all thanks to Maki.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe it. Maki was so tsundere in the beginning. Who was so tsundere in the beginning is now the one pulling us along. But it's probably because of Kaito's influence.
Huh?
Why do you think that? Why, you can tell just by looking. Maki's interested in Kaito. Otherwise, she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Huh?
Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation? No, it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I just meant to mock you about Maki. I wonder, when we were at Hope's Peak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this?
Okay.
Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that.
But
Even if we can't go back to that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow as one of the last students of Hope's Peak Academy. Look at you go. Keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the Exisals are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Wait, what? Huh?
Huh?
Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the Exisals protecting him? But why now? And why all four of them? Kokichi's controlling them, right? Why would he need to do that? Wait, if the Exisals are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. The alarm is enabled. The electric barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And I only saw 4 Exisals. I don't know where the other one is. Perhaps inside the hangar? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window there. There's a window. The bathroom window? I can see inside. Can I see inside from here? I peeked into the small window, and I saw a silhouette on the other side. Ah!
What are you doing here?
Kaito!
Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the Exisals with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
What? By yourself?
No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up. It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right, Kaito.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
What are you gonna do? There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay."
It's just... I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an Exisol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone. Especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting.
I believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Yes, I understand.
All right, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle. While I was meditating on it, it became nighttime before I knew it. There's something under his seat, or next to his seat. We go at dawn. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
All right.
I have to do it. To live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that nestled deep into my heart. Don't panic. Just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to a 100% cotton mascot like me, hope is, well, the thought of seeing you young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive. Watching their hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other. It makes me oh so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it. Cool. Dong bang bong. Bing bong ding dong. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of my bed.
All right.
Here we go. First to the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. No one's outside. I bet they're all there too. About to say there's no one here? We're all here!
Everyone!
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Of course, my electro hammer is all recharged. At that moment, I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki, where's your electro hammer?
Nope.
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Hey!
Then we're off.
Hey!
Before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday.
Huh?
You scouted out the hangar? Yes, and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
I see.
The bathroom? I see. That certainly is the best place to lock someone up.
If I remember correctly...
And I also saw Monokuma by the hangar being protected by 4 exisouls.
Is that alright?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. I saw that too.
Huh?
You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
I thought maybe I could get through to Kokichi before we carried out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him.
What?
You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well...
I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
Hey!
How did it go?
As I thought.
It went about as well as expected. There was no response at all.
But,
I did witness a few things.
Yeah?
What did you witness?
well...
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
For now...
Shuichi saw 4 exisouls that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
The green exisal.
If I remember
The
correctly...
green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exisol's presence.
Could it be?
Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier won't work on the exisals?
That's right.
Considering where the exisals are stored, it would appear to be a safe assumption. There are two exisals in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss.
You're right.
That's exactly right. Well then, we're off for real this time.
Everyone!
Let's go. We must end the killing game once and for all, no matter what. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out the dining hall, one after the other.
Alright.
Here I go. Why didn't I just leave via, you know, the other exit? Okay. Here I go. Meow. I like how this one has a mini map. This one does kind of feel like the most open world of them all. Thick metal door. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. Huh? Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the exisals. And the exisals... They don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? Kokichi knows, and there are only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar.
That's true.
It's just like Kibo said. We should consider ourselves lucky that there are only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan.
Alright.
Let's keep moving. Kokichi knows. He has to know.
Well then.
Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready.
Are you okay?
Monkey, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey.
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this into the in front of the shutter, it should be disabled by the alarm. What about Kibo? He's gonna be disabled.
That's obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards, and it lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the exisals.
Alright.
Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the exisal. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. If he gets into that exisal, I'll stop him with this hammer.
Yeah.
You're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Monkey Roll? We're all ready to start, you know.
That's true.
Alright. What about Kibo? Kibo's gonna be deactivated. Then, let's go. Maki triggered the electro bomb, then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then...
100%.
The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Alright, leave it to me. It said freaking 50 yards.
Alright.
This is clear. That is clearly not 50 yards. Alright, if I hit the control panel and swung the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed. Huh? It's already damaged. The control panel was covered in marks as if it was damaged by something sharp. Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got it. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could. Is Kaito dead?
My.
The electric barrier turned off.
Everyone!
Let's go. We all ran to the shutter at once.
All right.
We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You better be ready. This is it.
Alright!
The remnants of despair ends here now. Ends here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. Someone dead under the hydraulic press. To end this. To end this killing game. To end this despair. Someone's dead. Is it Kaito? It's Kaito. It's gotta be. Under the hydraulic press. Or is it Kokichi? It's one of them. It's Kaito. Or it's just his jacket.
What?
Dong ding.
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar. The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over yet.
He was just saving Kaito for this. Danganronpa.
What is this? What's going on?
Chaos and madness. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much despair. What? Is that blood?
It can't be.
The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone's in that press?
What?
Who? The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them.
Huh?
What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead? Look! It's clearly Kaito.
Huh?
Those clothes! They're Kaito's.
What did
Then the one that's in the hydraulic press is... No, it's not possible. Looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game's all about, after all.
Now
And so, I will now pass out the Monokuma file.
that's nice.
Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are about to get interesting.
Now then,
I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation, too. Hold on, we have to investigate? So the killing game is going to continue? The killing game will continue? If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then
That's right.
it means the mastermind, Kokichi, is still alive.
What was that?
If Kokichi is still alive, then that means the one dead over there is... Kaito.
That's wrong.
That's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when...
Hey,
Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me.
Huh?
Calm down? How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I've seen much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wait!
It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about?
shut up.
More importantly, where's Kokichi?
Why?
That's right. I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar. He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit.
Indeed.
Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned.
Why, you...
No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this.
No.
Wait. We can't leave yet.
Okay.
We don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaito. We haven't explored all the possibilities yet.
What?
If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying that it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing?
Why?
And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit?
Stop it.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible.
I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember?
Actually,
And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exisouls at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's impossible. And even if it's Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito is the culprit.
But how?
So, does that mean the culprit is one of us?
stop it.
Wait, that's impossible.
Right.
No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe it. I can't believe Kaito is dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here, with our own hands, and reveal that truth in the trial.
Don't tell me.
Do you want to continue the killing game?
Because...
A class trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. It all starts here. You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. That's right. I have to do this. To keep my promise to Kaito.
I understand.
You're right. The class trial is going to happen anyway. Then we should investigate. But we already know the answer. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
But...
My main concern is how Kokichi will react. If we accuse him of being the culprit. If he just plays dumb and runs away, there will be nothing we can do.
But
I don't think so. Junko and Oshima cherished the killing game rules. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those. Then it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. That's true! I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily?
Well then...
Let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah. The body discovered in the exisal hangar. The victim was crushed in the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. That's it? That doesn't tell us anything. The identity of the victim is unknown? It doesn't even tell us that much.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and the culprit are.
It's decided.
The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
No.
Wait, Maki. It's still too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me. Don't you worry. I'll do something all about this. That's a promise. All you guys just are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax. I want to believe the promise Kaito made. I want to believe that with me. I refuse to investigate with you.
Huh?
What? Why?
You don't know?
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito back in Gonta's class trial. It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. Maki turned her back to me and left. Maki. There's something about the air in here that makes me feel off. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame or if I'm malfunctioning somehow, but I'm starting to feel somewhat sick.
what?
I don't feel weird at all.
Then
It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance after all. Don't call me an appliance.
okay.
I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. Kibo left the hangar, swaying side to side of it. Then I think I'll start investigating too. Will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No.
You don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we won't have to worry about anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for us to all investigate by ourselves. Himiko left in a hurry. She's still here.
Could it be?
I wonder if Himiko suspects.
Huh?
Suspects who? Everyone. Because if there are fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking. I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaito, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit.
Seems like...
We were united towards the hope before all this, but now we're split up.
Could it be...
That's why Kokichi killed Kaito?
Huh?
To disrupt our harmony?
Um...
Because if not, then what reason could he have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for, too. And the reason Kokichi's going to hold this class trial might be to separate us. To separate us?
Like I thought.
In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed Kaito, then we're completely caught in his trap. This is all a part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And we don't have much information to go on. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time.
But...
No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. To solve this mystery and find the truth behind it. I'm going to begin the investigation. I'll start here. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. A lot has happened in this part. Like, a lot. So we'll see what happens in the next part. I will see y'all all later, and thank you for watching the stream.